Oh my God! Did I tell you guys? Okay, this is
Nothing.
This is a
Nothing
great.
for that.
This is a great story. I'm ignoring it. This is a great story for our banter portion. So,
Oh yeah. He's declaring it.
my fiance
record.
and I were in the car with my 11-year-old son, and she says to me, she goes, oh, you're gonna love your Father's Day present. I was like, baby, you don't have to buy me a Father's Day present. I would be fine with steak and a blowjob.
At the same time.
And my 11-year-old in the back seat
As long
goes,
as you're the one doing the chewing.
my
Oof.
11-year-old son in the back seat goes, Wendy, you get the steak, I'll get the blowjob.
Oh.
Both were overdone.
And Wendy and I were like, okay, immediately we were like, Tristan,
Wendy's going away for a bit.
just so you know, what do you think a blowjob is? And he goes, it's when you get a hairdryer out and you blow stuff dry. I was like, nope. So there's
Kids say the darndest.
Just the dress.
there's one person in this world that can give me the blowjob, and it's definitely not you.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
That was acceptable for him. How many of those do you have a day?
One.
Okay, good. I worry about your heart.
No, it's
blowjobs
it's
or
actually
the beverage?
I had a conversation with my nutritionist about it. As soon as this case
Oh, yeah?
is gone, we are done.
You have a nutritionist.
Yeah,
How's that going?
I just got one.
Oh,
Today was my
okay.
first,
We
today
just
was my
met.
first appointment
We
with.
just met. Okay.
Yes.
I ate her. I mean, her body. Wait, I mean.
What?
No.
What?
He ate his nutritionist.
What? It's not appropriate, sir.
Could
It's a
be.
long intro.
Could be.
Yeah.
I can make it longer.
Just keep
Please.
going.
I can make it longer.
Let's go again.
Longer.
Hello, Tony.
Hello, Tyler. Hello, Christopher.
Tyler.
How was the weekend for Coffee Dudes Coffee?
Oh, you know.
.com.
Proud
rainy.
sponsor of Popcorn Tribunal.
Rained a lot.
Did
Popcorn
it?
Tribunal.
Yeah, you guys moved inside, didn't you?
Yep.
That's awesome.
It was boring as shit.
Yeah. My lovely fiance bought me a coffee pot, just kind of a quick replacement coffee pot, since my Keurig sits on the counter at my apartment. And but I can actually brew real coffee in it now, so I definitely will get some of yours. However, once we get into the new place, we're going to get a nice cold brew setup
So he won't need you no more.
because we both want some cold. No, I will still need him. I will just be using his coffee for cold brew coffee.
Are you telling me you
have
can
to
use
use cer-
coffeebroscoffee.com coffee for cold brew?
I hate you.
You can use any coffee for cold brew.
But you
Trying
shouldn't.
to sell
But
the
you
damn
shouldn't.
product, Tony.
Just coffee, dudes. That's it.
CoffeeDudesCoffee.com.
No, yeah. Yes, that's the web address.
Jesus Christ.
God damn it.
Is it Coffee Dudes Coffee on Facebook?
Yes.
What about the Twitter.com?
Not there.
Instantgram.com?
So coffee porn on
Coffee
Twitter.
porn
At
dot-
coffee porn on Twitter.
Is that a thing?
We do have a Pornhub channel. Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay. Coffee Dudes. Is it gay porn? Coffee
I just
Dudes.
play with my beans.
Oh. Jesus
Whackety
Christ.
schmackety do.
I opened that one.
We have
wide up.
fun.
Okay.
We have fun on this program.
Yeah. Happy Pride, by the way.
Lots of roasting going on.
Oh,
the
I see what you
soundboard's
did
gone
there.
this week.
Hey, I have a weird question for you. Have you ever edited a Wikipedia page?
No.
No.
Have you ever like gone in and tried?
I wonder
some-
who does it. Are you
Let's
that
have-
kind of
it's-
person?
No,
Let's
it's
have a
free-
party.
It's freely available.
I
to
know it's
edit.
freely available, but who does that?
I don't know. I've tried it before.
Oh, I've tried it once, and
The
it
edits-
never takes.
Yeah,
Although
the edits always get reverted almost
one
immediately.
time, for whatever reason, I was looking up how many Air Bud movies there were, and I think on like the fifth one, it had John Cena listed as like acting as an ISIS agent, and like nobody's caught it because it's an Air Bud movie.
That's hilarious. That's funny. So
I wonder if it's still on there.
the curator of those pages is clearly not doing his job.
Clearly, they are doing their job.
Disney gonna come after you.
Well, so before we start, I would like to mention that today the president of the Philippines, where a lot of our listenership comes from,
Oh, look at you.
came out and said, do not come to the Philippines if you are not vaccinated for COVID. If you are not vaccinated and you come to the Philippines, quote, I will arrest you and I will vaccinate you in your butt.
Does it work that way?
Well, Duterte's a piece of shit. So,
I thought it was funny.
yeah, he also murders people.
We're bringing the politics to our listeners. Look at us.
Well, thank you, Chris,
Tony.
for bringing down the mood of my fucking joke.
I mean,
It wasn't a joke. It was an anecdote.
Welcome to Popcorn
Gotta be
Tribune.
like
Oh, Tony, don't
but-
be the
but
big
Hitler
fan.
vaccinated people.
To death.
He gave him showers.
Oh, no!
God, edit.
Oh my
Tyler,
god!
I can't believe you just said that. Yeah. There's someone
back.
in there that goes, "Get out of here!" Did you?
No, play it again. I didn't
There's
pick
a
up on
lady
that.
in there. Wait.
I heard it.
I never noticed that before. Okay.
Just like that.
So I'm Tony. That's Tyler. That's
Hello.
Chris. We are Popcorn Tribunal, and it is time for some news of the movie
news.
variety.
Well, first of all, Tony, did you bring any candy this week?
He wants to suck on your sweet,
Stop
sweet
it.
balls.
I want some sour balls in my mouth. Why can't you?
I did not.
Did you not? You don't have any? Did you go
No.
through the whole bag?
No, it's at home. I don't like. Ooh, I gotta remember to bring
Fine.
candy
I
for
need
the
my big-
diet for the
Let's
dieting
do
producer.
The news. Oh, wait.
News is hilarious anymore.
Time for news of the movie variety.
Disney casts Rachel Zegler as the live-action Snow White. She will make her film debut as Maria in Spielberg's West Side Story.
Could you do me a favor and read that any more robotically? Okay, who's Rachel Ziegler?
She's an unknown, but she's going to make her movie debut as Maria in Steven Spielberg's
So what did
West
she
Side
do before
Story.
West Side Story?
I didn't dive that deep, Tony. I just got
Okay.
the
I'm guessing she's a raven-haired beauty. If she's going to be
Tis.
Snow White.
In fact, speaking of
You dove far
Spielberg,
enough to take a picture to look for a picture of her.
oh, I saw a picture of her. You wanna pull it up?
Go ahead, keep talking.
Okay.
What about the picture?
Steven Spielberg and Amblin have signed a deal with Netflix for multiple films.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Cardi B is coming back in Fast 10, hopefully titled either Fast 10 Your Seatbelts or FX. What are you hoping for?
Rachel Ziegler. Interesting. Is she a person of color?
She is.
She looks like she's a person of color.
I mean, this West Side Story isn't going to brown people up, so I hope she's a person of color.
her mother is Colombian and her
Ooh.
father is of Polish descent. So we will have a Hispanic Snow White.
We just read about a girl named
That's fantastic.
Maria.
And she's a singer.
Does she have
She
albums?
has a YouTube channel.
Oh, good.
Her video of herself singing "Shallow" from A Star Is Born has over 11 million views.
No one else did that. That's good.
She's also in Shazam.
As who?
I don't know.
The new one?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like,
Oh, she plays one of the sisters, Hespera's sister.
but she wasn't in the first one.
Correct.
Oh, because okay, no, I get it.
That's kind of cool. She did an episode of George Lucas's talk show.
George Lucas has a talk show.
She did some theater acting, but that's really it. I mean, she
Did
hasn't.
you mean to say George Lucas?
Yeah, the George Lucas talk show.
It's one talk
Click
show.
it.
He just
Click
keeps.
it.
editing
Hang
it.
on,
What
but
is
she
that?
has done nothing other than those three things.
From 2007.
No real television credits. Nothing.
is that?
One theater credit. That's pretty crazy. Thank you,
Wow.
YouTube.
Thank you, YouTube.com.
All right, so it's an improvised cult talk show hosted by Connor Ratliff, who appears as George Lucas.
Oh, so it's not really him.
correct.
He's too busy going to malls and enjoying food from the food court.
Actually, George Lucas is taking over Star Wars again, isn't he?
There's rumors. They haven't announced that.
I thought that they had.
Filoni's in. Dave Filoni's in.
Yeah, and I thought George Lucas was coming back to take over.
He might come back and do a project. There's a bunch of buzz, but nothing's been
I'm
confirmed.
intrigued because they've been talking a lot about the Kevin Feige Star Wars movie lately. They haven't had much to say about it, but just talking about how there's rumblings. But
There's rumblings of a lot. We don't know
Yeah.
what the Watiti movie's about. Ryan Johnson's trilogy is still happening,
I
allegedly.
still hear rumblings of the Darth Maul origin story, which I think would be very cool.
We'll see. It feels like they've done a complete 180 to just do exclusively Disney Plus shows, but Patty Jenkins has a movie in 2023. Okay.
Is she doing another Wonder Woman movie?
I think she's working on the script. I don't know if she'll direct that one.
Gotcha.
Rogue Squadron might conflict with that.
I tweeted my Superman recommendation at J.J. Abrams, by the way.
Here's hoping, my dude.
What's his name? Trevor Rathbone or something like that?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, the
from
guy
Bird Box.
Bird Box. I think he'd make a fantastic
The only
Superman.
good part of Bird Box.
Yeah, but he was also in the United States versus Billie Holiday.
A movie that people
and
saw.
Moonlight.
Yeah, he's in Moonlight.
Yeah. So. But that's a great thing though. That's pretty cool, right? Steven
Sure.
Spielberg, because he owns the rights to a lot of things. He one of the things that I read today that he owns the rights to is all of MLK's live speeches.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah, so
I think like in the 90s when he was like at his peak, he was just buying up the rights.
he
to
bought
stuff.
them in 2008.
Okay.
Hasn't done anything with them. I literally stumbled onto the story, so it's interesting that you're talking about this. But there have been a couple movies that didn't want to pay him for the rights to use the live audio feed, so they had it reenacted.
Interesting.
But yeah, so Spielberg owns the rights and the audio to all of those things. So I think it'd be kind of cool to see an MLK biopic.
But he decided to make a movie about himself first.
right? Yeah. That's what we call white privilege, ladies
Little
and
bit.
gentlemen.
Little bit. Did you hear my Cardi B F10 factoid? Because you were looking up what's her face.
I did not hear it, but
She's returning for F10, and apparently she's an F9. And
she's also in. Isn't she in West Side Story for a moment too?
I hadn't heard anything about that.
I think I
it's
read
all connected,
I don't know.
kids.
But yeah, so she's an F9. She's returning for F10.
Do you want it to be called Fast 10?
No,
seat?
no,
Okay.
shut up. Just stop talking. No.
What about FX?
Bad Boys 5 Life.
Oh God.
Girls 5 Eva. Did you see that on
No,
Peacock?
I did see. Oh fuck. I finally got Peacock because
It's a
apparently
teen-
there's
it's
a
a-
free version.
Yeah. Well, the whole thing is free if you want the premium version.
But there's
It's
stuff you
$5
can't.
a month.
You can't access until you get
Sarah
the premium.
Bareilles, Busy Phillips star in a show about a girl group that in their 40s decides they want to try recording again. Tina Fey
Perfect.
wrote it and is producing it
Why have I not heard about this?
based off of, because it's on a streaming service.
And there are 87
Based
of them
off of the fact that
days.
the NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, or the Backstreet Boys and NKOTB are touring at like 50.
Okay,
so she
that's-
thought it would be
that's
really
great.
fun. So yeah, she was on a podcast I was listening to the other day, and I did
Call
some more
her
research.
Saggy Spice.
But Sarah Bareilles is in it, which is interesting because
Nothing?
of the entire cast, she's the
Okay.
only one that I know that can really sing, and so that's interesting.
I might check that out.
Yeah.
He forgot about it on the ride home.
Forgot. Oh yeah. Are you narrating your life?
A little bit. Someone's got to do it.
Pre-narration.
I got some Kevin Hart news. He trained with Navy SEALs for his Borderlands role.
the role of Roland.
So he is jacked.
Which, by the way, wrapped filming today.
Look at you coming back with movie
I'm
news.
just saying.
We're bouncing back and forth. It's
I
like
was
a
reading
tennis
through
game.
the Twitter. Eli Roth.
The
tweeted-
Twitter.com. There you go.
There was a short video. The Randy Pitchford is the
What a name.
He's the CEO. I know, it's great. He's the CEO of Gearbox, which makes the video game, and they're producing
Okay.
the movie. He did an on-set video, and we ran into Eli Roth, and the guy from Hamilton is in it.
Which guy?
I can't remember his name. But they were talking about it, and then the girl who plays Tiny Tina,
Tiny Toon Adventures.
Ariana Greenblatt, I think is her name.
That sounds right.
Was in the background in costume, and they had to blur her out. But one of the coolest things about Borderlands is there's about 13 million variations on specific weapons in the game. So when a weapon drops, it has different rarities, which are indicated by color, and then it has different perks, and it's just random. It randomly generates perks on these weapons. And one of the perks on a weapon is an infinite clip. So you just hold the trigger down, and it's a pistol, and it
Cool.
just shoots. Well, Eli Roth was holding one of those pistols, so it's like it feels like it's going to be game accurate, which is for someone who is a video game nerd, it will be very cool.
And I only tuned out a little bit just
Yeah, I
now.
know. That's okay.
But maybe the listeners enjoyed that.
But yeah, so it wrapped today, and so that was pretty cool. Wrapped filming today.
When's it set to come out?
I think early 2022.
Cool.
Yeah,
Not a fuck you, it's January movie, is it?
I hope not.
Oof. Kevin Hart is doing a reboot of Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Will Smith.
Oh my God! Shut up.
Uh-huh.
Are you serious?
I am deadly serious.
Okay, so Kevin Hart again coming back with a little news. See, I do my own research.
look at you
So
go.
Will and Jada Smith have this Facebook series called Red Table Talk.
Is that where that
Yes,
happened?
that's the one where
what
that
was
happened.
what was the wording on that? Something with an E.
I don't remember. It's kind of like when Gwyneth Paltrow and Chris Martin divorced.
Yep.
And they had that something separated.
I want to say entanglement, but I don't think that's right. Was
No,
that
that's
right?
That's it. Yeah, so Jada Pinkett Smith had an entanglement. But they've recently started like where Jada would have a guest on and Will wouldn't be there because he's out filming or whatever.
And because she's in an entanglement.
Willow, who is
Doesn't she co-host with her most of the
Willow
time?
is like excitingly intelligent. Like she has some of the most adult conversations for a 17-year-old girl that I've ever. It's unbelievable how intelligent she is.
Not as intelligent as Jada's Twitter.
But an episode came out today with Will and Kevin, so I wonder if they talk about that on it.
And they might have.
That'd be cool.
Wasn't that?
So, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is one of my all-time favorite movies.
Me too. It was more or less remade in 2010 with Robert Downey Jr.
We don't
and
talk
Zach
about that.
Galifianakis.
Yeah,
So
we don't talk about that.
I don't know. I don't really want it remade.
But I'm intrigued.
I don't
to
know
see-
who's going to be who is the thing.
Right, who's going to play the John Candy role?
Neither of them are the
Never
fat
seen
one.
a man picked up by his testicles before. Yeah.
Did you see Emma Stone's? She did the scene, the fuck scene.
No.
I think on a YouTube video or a talk show or something, and she's fantastic.
Is she
in
really?
it. Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's interesting. I'll have to look that one
Yeah,
up.
check it out.
Yeah, no, that's so. Wendy also loves that movie, and we just haven't gotten around to watching it again, but it's been a minute.
We should watch it this Thanksgiving. Get the ladies
good
together.
times.
I would love that.
Good food.
If we went on a road trip, who would be who?
I would definitely be the Steve Martin character.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Jay would be the. Is it John Cleese? No.
John Candy.
No, who's the other guy?
And Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Yeah.
John Candy.
No, okay.
John Candy.
Yeah. Good talk.
Is there another guy in the film?
Nope.
No.
Kevin Bacon's in it for 2 seconds.
I'm fucking getting the movie mixed up with the other Steve Martin movie.
Satan appears.
Parenthood?
No, the one that
Mixed
Anne Look at Me
Nuts?
Hathaway remade with
Did she?
Oklahoma.
Tony's having a stroke live on air, everybody.
I know what it is. I'm just gonna wait for you to figure it out. Now.
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
Damn it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm getting that one mixed up.
That was the best.
Excuse
I forgot they remade that.
Can I use the restroom? The bathroom. Thank you.
It's not bad.
Yeah, thanks.
Hellraiser is getting a reboot that's gender swapped. It'll have a gender swapped Pinhead.
Wasn't Pinhead gender non-conforming in the movie? Or
You
was
could
he
argue
definitely
that, but he is
masculine?
played by an elderly British man, so and it'll be played by a chick. So,
Interesting.
well, I know. Nobody 2 script is in development right now. Same writers.
Shut up. Mm-hmm. What did you really think of Nobody now that you've had
I
some
liked
time to
it.
fit on it? To fit on it?
Fit on it.
Excuse me.
This is the Edwin hour. Oh.
I was just thinking about that the other day because it popped up on the Plex server. I was like, I kind of want to watch it again, but I don't know if I want to ruin it by not liking it the second time.
Here's my thing, and a lot of people are gonna be pissed at me. I like it better than
All 7 of you.
You're right. In the Philippines. Mm-hmm. I get why the John Wick movies are so popular,
Yeah.
but with Nobody, at least there's a character actor.
Well, I mean, Keanu doesn't
Keanu's
have
just
it.
a charming-
Keanu is just, I'm going to kill you and look
he's
cool
action
doing
man.
it. Yeah.
Like, and he's charming in real life, but no one's ever like touted his acting abilities.
Correct.
Right. Odenkirk can act.
Yeah,
He's fantastic in that
Odenkirk
movie.
And the other thing too, he was on another podcast that I listened to. Can you tell I don't listen to music in the car anymore? I literally just listen to podcasts.
No more tunes for Tony.
Odenkirk was on Smartless, on the Smartless podcast.
Okay.
That man is so fucking intelligent too.
I mean, he wrote on what SNL?
No, he
for a
wrote.
while,
Well,
for a while.
so he wrote on SNL for 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of a story actually with him and Lorne Michael. is that
Amazing.
He wrote something, came into a writers' meeting, and Lorne told him to get the fuck out. And
Sounds
so he
like
never
Lorne.
came back.
That sounds like Lorne.
No, it's the one he wrote on was a Canadian scripted. Or,
CTV?
was it SCTV? I don't know. We'll have to look that up. But that's how he knows Will Arnett
Cool.
for the Smartless podcast.
Very cool.
Who, by the way, Will Arnett voices one of the characters in the new Gearbox Borderlands spin-off video game.
Wow.
It's called Wonderlands.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, thanks.
On that PS5 nobody can buy?
Sure.
Are those, can you buy those yet? That's a thing, right?
The PS5 is more readily available than the Xbox One X.
I have no idea what I'm talking about. I should never
okay.
touch video game things.
You are correct. You do not know what you're talking about.
Scoop 2 is happening. Don't care.
Scoop 2.
Scoob, as in Scooby.
Scoob, okay.
So it'll be more Hanna-Barbera, Cinematic Universe shit, whatever. A very different Transformers movie is coming in 2023.
Yeah, I saw that. Rise of the Beasts?
Something like that. I don't know who they're getting, but not him.
So, no, they announced the cast, actually.
No, I meant for director. They're not getting him.
Oh.
Which we liked Bumblebee.
My bae.
Mm-hmm. Forever ago, we really liked Bumblebee.
Okay, I don't know if really
I really liked Bumblebee.
You really. Stephen Caple Jr.
As someone that never wanted the Iron Giant remade, it was pretty good, actually.
Stephen Caple Jr. What the fuck is that?
That's Hillary Clinton's face pixelated.
What the fuck?
What side are you on?
It's Hollywood Reporter.
What has she done now?
I don't know. It's like an ad that just pops up. So basically, there was a cartoon called Transformers Beast Wars.
Beast Wars.
Beast Wars. Are you making fun of my list?
No.
Jesus Christ, you asshole.
Can you do Sid the Sloth?
So yes, I can.
Can I hear it?
No.
I really want to hear it.
Give me a line.
Uncle Fungus?
Uncle Fungus?
Yes, the vet.
Okay. No, so they do have a director. I'm trying to find it. But Anthony Ramos from In the Heights and Dominique Fishback from Judas and the Black Messiah.
Was the In the Heights guy also in Jumanji?
I think he was also in Hamilton? No.
I'm thinking of a different guy.
But anyways, yeah, but the interesting thing, so I was never allowed to have Transformers toys growing up. But when I did,
They considered, it was a religious home. They considered things that transform as a form of lying.
No, it's true. It was a religious home. But yeah, he was in Hamilton as well. So I was not allowed to have Transformers or GoBots. But the very first Transformer I owned was one of the Beast Wars Transformers. So that's kind of cool for me.
Well, how did you end up getting one?
I bought it with some money I got from selling some baseball cards.
Aww.
Yeah. Anthony Ramos is in The Heights. He was in Hamilton. He was in A Star Is Born.
I'm thinking
he was in the Godzilla movie.
Which one?
King of Monsters.
As who?
He was Sergeant something or other.
What a memorable film.
He was King Trollex in Trolls World Tour.
What a hit. I actually did see that. Don't remember it. I think I liked Sam Rockwell in it, and that was it. And I was just annoyed the whole time.
Yeah. So I don't know why it's not showing the director in that one. The one story that had the director associated with it literally.
I don't know if the AC kicked on, but I got a delightful breeze going right now.
Stephen Caple Jr. is the director.
Do you feel that?
He has directed The Land. Oh, Creed 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's the guy who directed Creed 2.
What else?
A Different Tree.
My favorite.
The Land.
So he hasn't done. He's one of the up and comers.
Kelly, Dope Man.
So he did music videos.
A lot of shorts, a couple music videos, a couple TV series.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's not Michael Bay, so I'm happy.
No. Yeah. I figured you would.
Has he been canceled yet?
Michael Bay? Mm-hmm. No, he's just annoying. He's not criminal. He's just annoying.
I mean, he's done sleazy things, but nothing we can convict him for.
Well, I mean, it's not like Megan Fox isn't known for shaking her ass on screen for no reason anyways, so.
I'm going to let that one sit. That came out of your mouth, and that's fine.
I'm just saying. I mean, try and cancel someone for putting an 18-year-old Megan Fox in super tiny shorts.
That's not
with
exactly
her butt
the reason. He's just... the way I picture him is like James Cameron without the talent.
But the way you're picturing him is the thing.
No, just saying he's done terrible things.
But he's also made some of the biggest movies in the world.
Sure, but like James Cameron, that shouldn't excuse him from being a dirtbag.
That's true. Fair.
James Cameron has almost drowned many, many, many people.
Yeah, including one of my favorites, Kate Winslet. So
you're right. Man loves his water.
Yeah, but now she can hold her breath for 7 minutes. Of course, the way she found out almost killed her.
God bless him, James Cameron. You fucking prick.
Yeah, so Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. That should be pretty cool based on the Beast Wars. The other thing is, it's what again I love is we're getting major motion pictures that have canon and have storytelling from the past and from the from things that we all grew up on that are being handed over to people of color.
Sure.
Which is great. So Stephen Caple Jr. is a black director, a Hispanic lead, and then a black lead in the male and female leads. So
I hopefully, like Bumblebee, they'll approach the material differently, and we can. I think the idea of Transformers, because they've always been sellout toys, is interesting, and like Bumblebee at least tried to play with that a little bit. It's like Herbie the Love Bug meets Iron Giant. I'm like, that works.
Did what was the last Leonard Nimoy voiced Optimus Prime movie? Do you remember?
He never voiced Optimus Prime in the movies. He voiced a different
You're
character.
right. He voiced the bad guy.
No, it's Hugo Weaving who was Megatron. No. Leonard Nimoy did voice one of the bots, but he wasn't. I don't think he was one of the main ones.
I'm pretty sure he was.
Keep in mind, I've only seen like 2.5 of these. Like Cameron's had him on in the background.
Really?
So,
just because of your disdain?
Tony, like these Fast and Furious movies I'm watching too right now, I can realize when something is not my thing.
So the original 1980s Transformer animated series was Peter Cullen, and he will voice him in the new one.
He's been voicing him.
Yeah.
Yeah. He also plays Eeyore sometimes. Not that that matters. Do you want more movie news?
Yes.
Okay. The blaxploitation classic Blackula is getting a reboot at GM and Amazon.
Is it Eddie Murphy involved?
Here's hoping. And then this one is for Chris.
You're right. He was the voice of Galvatron.
There you go.
Bring it.
DC and Warner Brothers shut down a milk steak It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia reference in
saw
Shazam
that.
2.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Why?
I don't know.
That's
Because FX equals Fox equals Disney.
That makes
And that's
sense.
all you got to know.
Yeah.
And then here are some lists of people that finally got their stars on the Walk of Fame. Are you
Oh,
ready?
is this the list? Yeah. So you do know that people pay to get their stars on the Walk
Now,
of Fame, right?
if you're dead like Carrie Fisher, you probably didn't.
Okay.
But you're right. Francis Ford Coppola, Macaulay Culkin, Willem Dafoe, Selma Hayek, James Hong.
Hang on. Back up. 2, 3. Macaulay Culkin?
He's getting back into the game.
Yeah.
He's going to be on American Horror Story.
Yeah.
So, Helen Hunt, Michael B. Jordan.
Helen Hunt?
I don't know why
You don't
either.
think it's a little early for Michael B. Jordan?
I'm not the one that put this list together.
you're asking.
Regina King got
How
one.
dare
I'm
you,
asking
Tyler?
opinions. Jesus.
You're right. I mean, I don't know. He's done enough.
At least Regina
Cool
King
stuff.
is Oscar nominated.
You're right. Ray Liotta, Ewan McGregor, Adam McKay, Jason Momoa, Tessa Thompson,
Really?
and
What?
Carrie Fisher.
Momoa and Tessa Thompson, I don't get.
Ricky Gervais,
Yeah,
Bob
right.
Odenkirk.
Did you just say Gervais?
What is it?
Gervais.
Sure.
Gervais.
Gervais.
Norman Reedus, Kenan Thompson.
Oh yeah, no. I give Keenan. Yeah, totally. He's been at the top of his game throughout his career. Other than that recent series that got canceled by NBC.
Tony loves Good Burger.
I love Keenan Thompson. Absolutely.
Okay, I didn't know this. I respect him. Yeah. Dude likes to work.
Well, you know, Good Burger wasn't where he started, right?
Where did he start?
He was on that Nickelodeon variety
All that.
show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
All that. Good Burger is a spin-off of all that.
Correct. Okay, just making sure. That's your fucking generation, man. You should know that.
Is it?
Technically.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I'm a big fan of Keenan Thompson. I think he's
Is he
probably-
still on SNL?
Yeah, I think he's easily
He says
top
he has.
2 best cast members of SNL for
Are
the
you
last 10
fucking
years.
kidding
like-
me? Chris, come at
It's
me
like
with this.
blink twice if Lauren won't let you leave.
Yeah. Kenan Thompson over everyone?
I said top 2.
Still.
Yes.
Eddie Murphy.
I think
Belushi.
No, in the last 10 years.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah, I said
Who's
that.
the other one? Kate
I
McKinnon?
said that. Yeah, easily Kate McKinnon.
I agree with that. All right.
And then Tina Fey's right
I thought
there.
you meant all time, and I'm like,
No, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler are like tied for 3rd.
okay.
Yeah.
Kristen Wiig or nah? Bill Hader?
I didn't like Kristen Wiig on SNL. until she was doing things outside of SNL.
Sure. Bill
And then
Hader is
Bill
always
Ha-
brilliant.
Bill
love
Hader was
Hader.
always brilliant, but the thing that made Bill Hader brilliant wasn't his comedy. It was the fact that he would make himself crack the fuck up the entire time and then crack everyone else up.
Sure.
Because if you think about it, the stuff that he's done after SNL hasn't really been overly successful.
Barry, right now.
Yeah. No, I've seen it 1000%.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was the Dexter meets whatever.
Sure. No, you're right.
Yeah.
You
And
didn't
these-
enjoy Forgetting Sarah Marshall? He was in that, yes.
Was he?
I mean, I
100%.
enjoyed the movie, but did I see? We both forgot that Bill Hader was
Everybody's
in it.
in that movie and in like a bit part. I think Jonah Hill's in
Jonah
it for 2
Hill,
seconds.
he plays the waiter at the Mexican restaurant.
And then he plays a different character
Does
in the
he?
spin-off.
That's
Let it
funny.
get him to the Greek. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah,
It
that's funny.
is a film.
Yeah,
It definitely happened.
it has a penis in it.
And Muppets.
I'm sorry, happiness, not a penis. Happiness.
I would like to find happiness.
Yes, a penis. I long to fax someone.
hangs dong.
What? And then he slaps it on his legs.
Weren't even watching. It was very Thunder Gun.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Let's see if Disney or not Disney, if FX will come after us. Shit.
No, I don't think they listen to us. Yeah.
Until now.
No, we would have been canceled long
Can we
before
get
now.
Can we get an aw on the soundboard?
All right, Anthony, darling, we're talking about Pixar, a little indie company.
So here's the interesting thing about Pixar. We've spoken about Pixar before in our history of animation episode. And this is a good opportunity to kind of run through the Pixar library. Library, if you will.
24 films as of speaking.
But let's start with Luca, the most recent iteration of the
Okay.
film, because
Okay.
I watched that today.
I watched it over the weekend.
I have some interesting commentary about Luca.
Go for it.
First of all, I thought I was watching The Little Mermaid for the first 15 minutes of the movie. And then I realized that what we were watching was the human beings from Toy Story having their own movie instead of the toys. If you look at the art style of the human beings from Toy Story movies and then the human beings on Luca, they're the same faces.
How does that compare to like other Pixar humans?
Other Pixar humans have, I mean, if you think like Up and things like that, they have facial characteristics, but these faces are very,
Very simple.
flat and bulbous cheeks.
Round and simple.
A good example is the kid, the neighbor that blew all the toys up in Toy Story. What was his
Sid.
name? Yeah. The characters very much look like Sid in
But
Luca.
not as terrifying because it's not 1995.
Not the fish characters, the human characters.
I know.
The fish characters I thought were pretty well developed. So the story of Luca is,
Calamari by my name.
yeah.
I had that one prepared.
Thank you. That was impressive. Is that
Kinda
your C
chewy.
material or is that A?
Just something that popped in my
okay.
mind. I'm sure someone else has thought of it.
You go ahead because I have some things and I'm interested to know.
No,
your
I mean,
thoughts.
you're on a roll.
No. You go ahead. So
I don't have a lot of thoughts on it. It's
the little girl on crack.
well, there's that. Well, what's great and what's meh about it are the same thing. It's a very simple story, right? When people see Pixar films, they expect these complex emotional
Right,
stories.
with adult humor mixed in
Right.
with this.
And this
emotion.
just
Yeah.
wasn't that, and that's okay.
It was a cartoon movie.
Yeah, but unlike Soul or Inside Out or something, I don't really have a lot to talk about, or
Yeah.
analyze. It's like
One
one
thing-
thing cute.
Yeah, one thing I did love about it though was the art style during the dream sequences. It was very embroidered felt. Does that make
Okay,
sense?
no, I get that. Kind
Yeah.
of like Trolls.
Yeah, kind of like Trolls, actually. Yeah, the backgrounds always felt like they were like colored felt strips that were sewn to a background.
I can see that.
I actually liked that art style, but the rest of the movie wasn't that same style.
True. I think someone loved Italy in like the 50s the same
Yeah.
way somebody who made Ratatouille loved France in whatever time period that's set in.
No, but realistically, I was watching the movie and I said there was an Australian teenagers TV show called Mermaids. that was about mermaids that would come out of the water. They would
they would
transform into humans.
Get human legs.
And then anytime they got wet, they would transform back in. And it was literally
I figured that
similar
idea had
story
been
to
done
this, right?
before. Is that what happens in Splash? Because she doesn't make a magical wish or anything. I think that is what happens in Splash.
Was it what happened in Splash? I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Chris, I'm right on this.
I haven't seen it in so long.
Yeah.
Because she like comes out of the water, tail's gone, and she's just butt ass naked, and the guy's at the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
I think I'm
I
right
don't
on
know.
this.
It might be. But yeah,
But it's been done before, is what we're saying.
Yeah. But this was just animated mermaids, basically, is what it felt like to me.
Why sea monsters? It was weird.
I don't know. I loved the fact that his uncle was
Sacha Baron Cohen?
was Borat with a different accent. And like I knew immediately who it was.
Right.
By the
No,
way.
for sure. I was like, because he's such a big name, I
Yeah.
expected him to come back, but he never does.
No.
Unless you stay through the whole credits.
But having to punch him in his heart.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. Sorry, it's the pressure is much higher down deep. Yeah.
Jim
pretty great.
Gaffigan was annoying.
That's the other thing is I didn't recognize any other characters in the movie other than
Maya Rudolph, Jim Gaffigan, the kid from It / Shazam,
didn't recognize any of them.
the kid from Room
Yeah.
/ Good Boys was the main kid.
Yeah, I didn't recognize. Like
That means
normally
they're
I'll
doing their
watch,
job.
I'll watch a movie and I'll recognize the actor and that'll kind of I picture Tim Allen being Buzz Lightyear, you know.
That's unfortunate.
Well, yeah, considering I hate the Toy Story movies, but I digress. The music wasn't exceptional for me, unlike most Pixar
Especially
movies.
after Soul, yeah.
The story wasn't great.
It's been done. Especially the third
Yeah.
act, like betrayal. It's like
I didn't understand I mean, I thought that calling stars fish was pretty funny throughout the movie. But there really wasn't a whole lot for me to hang on to. I usually leave a Pixar movie either hating it or feeling emotionally drained.
you usually
because of the
leave a
story.
Pixar movie hating it.
Some of them, yeah.
not
And we'll
the
talk about that as we go through.
I think there's only one or two I've really hated. Usually when they're not great, I'm just kind of like, eh.
So
And
we
I think
were
it's,
both-
this is more this, right?
We
Like,
were both pretty similar, it sounds like, on Luca, though. It was kind of it
Pixar-
was a movie.
Pixar, no matter what, the animation is next level gorgeous. So some of their more mediocre movies just kind of feel like a tech demo. And this was kind of that. Like, I feel like young kids might have got something out of it, but doesn't have the crossover emotional adult jokes appeal that most of them have and why people like these movies in the first place. I didn't hate it. It's fine.
Let me put it this way. Tristan came up to me near the end of the movie
Was he
and
bored?
said, "Oh, are you already watching it? I was going to see if you wanted to watch it tonight." I don't want to watch it tonight.
Oh, that's fair. No, I'll never watch it.
I'll
again.
probably play video games on my phone while my kid watches it, you know? Luckily, he doesn't listen to the podcast, so he won't know that, but... Yeah.
Oh, design-wise, like you said, it was kind of too simplistic, but Mustache Dad was brilliant.
Mustache Dad was brilliant. Did you prefer him as the sea monster or as...
No, not
Mustache
that
Dad?
Mustache Dad.
Oh, one-armed
One-armed
Mustache.
Mustache Dad. Excuse me.
Yeah. That was a gigantic man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I also didn't like the prepubescent fuzz on the cyclist's face.
Oh, the villain was real bad, too.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Why did we need one?
Yeah.
Could have been the same movie without
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, we'll get into a little bit of spoilers. They reveal the sea monsters at the end. You knew this was happening. You knew it was going to be rain.
Yeah.
Obviously. They're real quick to accept them.
Yeah, to be fair, you knew it was going to be rain, but at some point in the movie, you also think maybe it's going to be during the triathlon swim, so...
I guess it was kind of clever how they went about that, but there's a lot of manufactured tension in this. Which
I like the sleeping in the treehouse and waking up and you got rained on, and you didn't fucking know that it was raining in the middle of the night.
didn't.
You know?
that might have been due, but either way, yeah, it's like...
Well, no, they said the sky was crying or something like
You
that.
watched this movie closer than I did, and I appreciate that.
Well, I mean, I'm trying.
I appreciate it.
Got to create the contage.
Not one of their best.
No.
And I don't think it's worth talking too
What's
much
their
in depth.
best, Tyler?
You said you had something planned, man. I went through all of them and took notes on them.
This is my plan. What is the best Pixar movie?
Incredibles, Ratatouille, or WALL-E are the three I go back and forth on.
So I agree with you on The Incredibles and Wall-E.
Really? You agree with me on Wall-E?
Yeah, I fucking love Wall-E. Yeah.
Interesting.
What I love about Wall-E is it tells a story without like 70% communication.
I need to find my Wall-E
Right.
notes. Hold on.
But the other thing is it has a social commentary to it. As most, like the short Piper, right? Like we talked about that last week.
yeah.
Like I love that, right?
Sure.
But it had a piece of social commentary to it. But Wall-E is all about social commentary. It's about what the fuck we're doing to our planet.
Well, it's even more than that because anyone I've talked to is like, yeah, I get it, recycle, fuck off. But like, it's more complex than that,
Yeah.
right? It's about how lazy and self-destructive humans are because, like, we left the world as a giant trash heap,
Yeah.
and then when we go up to this white privilege cruise line, we're all fatties in our chairs being handed things by robots.
Yes.
And I don't think it's anti-machine. It's more letting machines do everything, right?
I loved that the machines also played the bad guys.
Oh, that's one thing. If I
know.
had a flaw with that movie, because I think it is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
We didn't really need a villain. Like it's how 5000 from
but if
2001.
if you think about it, it is the machines don't want the humans to no longer be reliant on them.
no,
You
that
know?
particular
Yeah.
machine.
Yeah.
once
And so
right.
that to me it kind of what's the word where you assign a human characteristic to something?
Anthropomorphic.
Thank you.
Anthropomorphic. I think that's right.
Anthropomorphic.
It's a long word.
So I really enjoyed that. Plus the animation style was fantastic.
I think it's a feat of animation because the two characters don't have eyebrows or a mouth,
And yet they're
they can
still able to
barely
portray
talk.
emotion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's incredible.
The other thing that I really liked about it was the background did not just seem like painted background. It was always active.
Well, that's a thing for Pixar,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
They, especially
And
lately,
there were
they've
a
been
lot
putting
of long shots
Right.
with a lot of stuff on the ground that could have just been.
Pixar's all about the
Yeah,
details,
yeah.
and they even on some of their movies, they still go
Yeah.
all out on that.
And I enjoyed Ratatouille, by the way. I don't want to say that I didn't, but I think for me, Inside Out scoots into that third spot for me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about Incredibles and Ratatouille because those are. Brad Bird was on fire once upon a time.
Sure.
Iron Giant, Incredibles, Ratatouille, back to back to back.
Sure.
Amazing. Made Mission Impossible 4, which is fun. I like that movie a lot. But then Tomorrowland happens.
Yeah, Tomorrowland was a Disney thing. Tomorrowland was a.
No, I know what Tomorrowland
Yeah.
is, but that was a passion project for him. Like
Was it?
He got offered to make episode 7, and he'd rather do that so he could tell his Tomorrowland story. And then nobody went to. And
Who was the
and saw
male
it.
lead in that?
George Clooney.
That's right. George
Hugh
Clooney.
Laurie's also in it,
Yeah.
and that Britt Robertson chick that's in things. But
The one who played in that Christian Singer movie that you and your
that's
mom
the
loved?
one. I mean, Mom loved it. Well, here's the interesting thing about Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland and John Carter are the director. We know what Brad Bird did, but John Carter is Andrew Stanton, who did Wall-E and Finding Nemo, and I think maybe co-directed Bug's Life. He wanted to make his big budget live-action Disney movie. That flopped hard. Tomorrowland
I
flopped hard.
quietly like John Carter. By
I'm not
the way.
hating on John Carter.
Yeah.
It's just a hard movie to sell to the general public.
Facts. Yeah.
But I think it's interesting. Like Tomorrowland and John Carter flopped hard, and then Brad Bird and Andrew Stanton go back to Pixar and make sequels to their most popular movies. And I don't think that's a coincidence. You
Yeah.
get Finding Dory and you get Incredibles.
Go back
2.
to the place of your greatest success.
Yeah, and those movies made bank.
Yeah.
So, but I feel bad that they tried to venture out and do something different, and it just didn't work or didn't catch an audience because I don't think either of those movies are terrible.
Yeah, and for me, Finding Dory was the slowest of the Finding Nemo movies.
All 2 of them?
Yeah. But the other thing is when you go to a property and then you come back years later,
Sure.
you never know how it's going to work out. If you look at from Incredibles,
Well, especially
1
if it's
to
not
Incredibles
2, to have a follow up.
Well, Incredibles 2 had that post-credit scene where it was like, you've been waiting X number of years for a follow-up, and then you finally get it.
More, we need to talk about that because
Moly.
do you know why that movie's disappointing?
Incredibles 1?
No, 2.
No, I don't know why it's disappointing.
So, Toy Story 4 was supposed to come out that summer. And that was supposed to be directed by John Lasseter. He gets all these creepy allegations and gets fired. That movie gets pushed back a summer. So, Incredibles 2 loses a year of production and gets pushed to summer 2018. And I think that's the problem with it. It's like there's good.
I think it was rushed.
Yeah, and it feels like you needed a few more drafts of the screenplay because there's just some the ideas aren't fully meshed for me. And after like literally 14 years of waiting, it's like it's fine.
Speaking of problematic things from these people that you're speaking of,
Sure.
Andrew and Brad. Why is Dory speaking whale with a fucking whale shark?
I don't care.
Yeah, that's that right there was enough to completely turn me off of Finding Dory. She's speaking
Seriously?
whale, and it's to a fucking whale shark. It's not a fucking whale.
Oof. That's when you get upset at.
Yeah, it bothered me.
It's a cartoon with little. An octopus is driving a truck, and you get upset about
Well,
that.
I could see that happening, but this other shit.
Well, I mean, let's humanize the characters. Let's say we're watching a movie and Anne Hathaway goes to Africa, and in the middle of the African safari, she discovers this brand new tribe and starts speaking English to them, and they understand her.
Cultural appropriation and not knowing a whale shark from a
That's
whale
not
is
cultural
not the
appropriation.
same thing,
That's
Tony.
not cultural appropriation. If she walked out there and learned the African language prior to getting there and wanted to paint her body black and join the crowd, that's cultural appropriation.
Well, no, just the fact that white people are lazy, so this tribe just automatically speaks English is not the same thing.
what if she's topless in National Geographic? Is that?
I'm sorry, Anne Hathaway
what?
topless?
Never mind.
It's been done.
It's been done.
in National Geographic.
Havoc?
Never mind. Again.
Love and Other Drugs.
Love and Other Drugs, Havoc, yes.
What's Havoc?
Havoc was... What?
Havoc. How do I know that?
Havoc was actually quietly a great movie.
When did that come out?
It was shortly after the Princess Diaries thing, so it
Two.
was kind of her coming out thing.
Well,
Yeah. Basically, speaking of cultural appropriation, white girl decides she wants to go hang out with the Mexican gangbangers, and that's Havoc.
that was a movie.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's our retrospective on Havoc. What
Yeah.
year did that come out?
I want Lethal Weapon 5 and 6 back.
We may have our
Right.
producer check that out.
Sure.
Okay, so back to Pixar movies. So, let's talk Ratatouille. So, from an animation standpoint, I think Ratatouille is probably easily top 5 of the 24 movies.
Sure.
The story was a little slow for me, but I really loved the character of the mouse, or the rat, sorry, and the apprentice chef, whatever his name was.
Linguini.
But my favorite part of that whole movie was the food critic.
That's the heart of the film
Yeah.
and the themes of the film because it's a movie about art.
Yes.
Right? Because we can go at any piece of art
Yeah.
with a sense of cynicism or pretension
Yeah.
and tear it to shreds.
Or preconceived notions.
sure.
Of
and,
the
or tear
artist.
it, for sure. And tear it to shreds. But
Well, but I mean, that's the message that the critic writes.
Comes to realize.
Is preconceived notions. And yeah.
and I think that's why it's a beautiful, beautiful movie.
But here's the thing. That movie was also redone with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Aaron Eckhart. Did you ever
And
notice
nobody
that?
saw no reservations.
Did you ever notice that? It's the same fucking movie.
Is it?
It's close. It's very, very close. Except there's
Catherine
just not
Zeta-Jones on
there's
Two-Face's
just not a
head.
rat. So
Is that all that was missing?
So I didn't dislike Ratatouille. I also really enjoyed the score from Ratatouille. Not just the music, the score. It was very. What's the French? I don't want to say French Revolution, but it's very French cafe kind
French
of sound.
romantic.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
call it that. Yeah. No, I completely agree.
yeah. Really like. So yeah, I liked it, but it's definitely not. I mean, probably number 4, number 5.
I miss good Brad Bird. Not that he's terrible now, but
Yeah.
did you like Incredibles 2? I don't think you.
So the way I think of a movie that I've seen years ago is if I remember it.
Well, that's the thing, right?
And I
Everyone
don't
was like
remember it.
clamoring, like, we want Incredibles 2, we want
Yeah.
Incredibles 2. It comes out, makes a ton of money, and then nobody ever talks about it again.
So for me, we look at the Pixar catalog and everyone immediately touches on Toy Story. And
All 4 of them?
Just Toy Story in general, kind of the group
Sure.
of characters. You know, they had 4 of them.
For some
Probably
reason.
my least favorite, maybe my second least favorite kind of series that they put out. The Good Dinosaur was terrible.
Good Dinosaur was terrible.
Yeah.
And I
It
want to.
reminded me of their attempt to make the movie with Littlefoot, Land Before Time.
A little bit of that, a little bit of Lion King.
Yeah.
You want to know the problem with that movie?
Which of them?
Well, not. I mean, behind the scenes problems.
Yes.
It got switched from director to director. They hired a completely new cast throughout the script and eventually just threw it into theaters. I think, what? November 2015? Yeah. So it's. I felt. Oh, did I tell you my Good Dinosaur theater story?
No.
I think Alec was still here.
Oh, is this the blowjob story?
This is the blowjob story.
Yeah, you did tell
I
me
was
that
starting to
story.
fall asleep in Good Dinosaur.
And all of a sudden you heard,
No, I heard, oh. And I'm like,
Jesus.
and it looked like an older man. So I was like, oh, is he special needs? I hope he
Aw,
like
Jesus
the
Christ.
movie.
He
Oh.
goes, your first inclination is, oh,
It's
it's
a
special
chil-
needs. Not is he shitting his pants?
It's-
Is he having a heart attack?
It is a children's film on a weeknight. I didn't expect some grown ass man to be getting a blowjob at the Good Dinosaur.
Well, you're not going to go to a children's movie on the weekend to get a blowjob.
That was when he was there.
You said a weekday.
It was a weekend.
You said a weekday. We can play the tape back. This is
I don't.
recorded.
Sure, I said a weekday, but I meant weekend. But I think the reason why he went there is because that theater was empty.
I was gonna
because
say,
nobody
that-
went
that
to
feels
see
very
the
predatory.
Good Dinosaur.
It feels very predatory if an old man goes to a children's movie to get a blowjob.
No, I think it was just because the theater was empty.
Gotcha.
Because that movie bombed.
Okay, so we'll kind of run through real quick. So some of
Sure.
my other favorites.
Sure. Oh well, you wanted to talk about Toy Story, didn't you?
We'll get back to Toy Story.
All right.
Monsters Inc. I really
Love it.
loved. All of the Cars movies I really loved.
No, you like Cars 2.
Liked them all.
Cars 2. The movie
Sorry.
where Larry the Cable Guy plays a tow truck that's a spy car.
You know, Larry the Cable Guy plays a toy truck in all 3
Sorry.
of the movies, right?
The
I will-
headlights should be the eyes. Fuck everything else.
No, the eyes would be too far apart.
No.
And it would
That
be
is
terrifying.
correct. And where's their nose? The
I-
the
What are
headlights
their
are the
bodies?
nostrils.
What do their bodies look like
I
inside of the car?
hate the Cars movies because what the hell is that world? I need answers, Tony. Why is there a
Onward-
taxi living car? What's his purpose in life?
Onward was delicious.
Oh, we're not going to talk about Cars 2 and why you love Cars 2 and it's your favorite movie.
I love the Cars world. I like it. I
Oh,
bought,
you like you're a car guy, like John Lasseter.
Would have made sense. I
I will
headlights
say-
were the eyes and
I will-
people were
I will
riding
say
the
the
cars.
No, Chris.
People-
That's
I
not the
didn't
problem.
necessarily like the story or the movie.
Well, the first one is Doc Hollywood, Michael J.
Hold
Fox.
on.
Am I
didn't
wrong?
necessarily like the story or the movie. However,
What is there?
Coco was beautifully done.
So we're not going to talk about the Cars movies.
No, I don't want to talk about the Cars movies. I enjoyed them.
I just
Do
want
you see me harping on the Evil Dead every fucking episode? Speaking of which, we went to see this movie. We went
It's a funny story.
we went to see The Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard,
Which sucked.
which sucked, but ironically, we probably
Hard.
had 5 or 6 like laugh out loud moments. The only thing that saved that movie was probably Ryan Reynolds, just humor.
It's true. Oh, he played a character that didn't want to be there because he probably didn't want to be in the
Yeah,
movie. And
yeah,
then,
he wanted to be on vacation the whole time,
Yeah.
and it worked.
sure.
But
I hope
as
you
we're
like
leaving,
Selma Hayek yelling at you profanities every 5 minutes.
or pressing your face against her breasticles.
well, I would like that.
Yes. So we're leaving the theater, and this group of African American women, beautiful, beautiful black women, like they're just the group of probably 5 or 6 of them, and fucking Tyler's wearing this Evil Dead like baseball tee, and this woman turns as we're walking past, and she's like, "Oh my God, is that an Evil Dead shirt? I love that movie!" And all of the girls are like, "Oh my God, the Evil Dead, I love it!" And this is not who you would think of as the typical Evil Dead audience. And I'm like pissed. I'm like, no, don't encourage that shit. Yeah, so that was funny.
They are beloved movies just because you don't like
Yeah,
them,
that's true.
Tony.
Okay. But the point that I'm trying to make is I enjoyed the Cars world and the Cars movies.
You're entitled to it.
Yeah.
The first one's Doc Hollywood. The second one's stupid, and I really don't remember the third one that well.
Cool.
But I will say
But the movie
There's
Planes also
considerably-
happened to be in the same world. Did you ever notice that?
Yeah, that
Even
was
though
how it
it's
was
not a
advertised.
Pixar movie.
Yeah, that was how it was advertised.
And Lightning McQueen is actually in Planes as well.
He's not in Planes 1 because Cameron made me go see that, and I haven't seen Planes 2, so
Yeah.
can't call you a dirty liar.
There's pictures of him like as a winning race car in the movie itself.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Who built the machines?
Jesus.
Have you heard of the Pixar theory? Speaking of which,
I know.
some jackass online says they're all in the same universe. It's weird. The machines like had an uprising, and that's when the car universe. So the humans like went into space, which is Wall-E, and there's like and like the future is when humans evolve into monsters. So when they're going through doors, they're like going to the past. It's fucking crazy.
I like
It's
this.
insane.
That's kind of interesting.
No, I mean, as a writing exercise, I think it's fun to try to make them all connected. But
Then how do you
the
explain
fact that people
Coco and Luca?
couldn't tell you.
Is that Disney and Pixar kowtowing to a let's make a movie about a Hispanic character. Let's make a movie about an Italian character.
Well, here's the problem. Every Pixar movie is directed by a white dude, except for Brave, which had a white woman who was fired from that movie.
Who directed The Princess and the Frog, by the way? No, I know it's not Pixar. I'm just wondering.
People directed Little Mermaid.
Same people?
Can't remember their names, but there's two of them, and they've done a couple
yeah.
other movies. Why?
Just wondering.
Do you like Randy Newman?
No, I'm just saying there was this big.
There's a
thing
lot of Randy
about
Newman in
the
Pixar
first
movies.
Black Disney princess, and I was intrigued to know if there was a person.
You
of
know
color
the
involved
answer
in it.
to that.
I don't know the answer to that.
Especially
actually.
in 2009, Disney ain't care about any representation. But
It's just a question.
and I mean, I love Coco. I respect it for at least diving into the culture.
It was beautifully animated.
Sure.
Beautifully animated.
That's
The oranges, the reds, the yellows, it was beautifully done.
That's the other thing that wouldn't work about the Pixar theory. There's two afterlives. There's the Coco one
Yeah.
and there's the Soul one.
Yeah. So, all right. Let's do it.
What you got? What you
All right,
got?
Toy Story.
What's wrong?
Go ahead, Tyler. Let's talk about Toy Story.
All right, let's talk about
Tell me
Toy
your
Story.
feelings about Toy Story.
I mean, Toy Story 1 is groundbreaking, obviously. And I think it holds
Well, it was the first Pixar movie. Of course, it was
first
groundbreaking.
computer animated movie too.
Hence Pixar. Yes.
Correct. It was one of my favorites from my childhood, and I think it doesn't take itself as
Why?
seriously as the other movies, and that it's funnier because of that. Because 2, 3, and 4 had to be like, look at all these deep existential themes and things about growing up, and it's like they're toys that are alive. I mean, I don't need to cry at every movie that has a Mr. Potato Head in it, and that's okay. Why do I like them?
Out of the 4, which is your favorite?
1. I know I'm in the minority there because everyone's like, oh, 2 and 3 made me cry.
No, 1 is definitely my favorite out of the 3 that I've seen.
You have something to say. You should just say it, man. Like, I don't adore them like everyone else, and I'm not going to be like, how dare you hate Toy Story, Tony?
That's not what I'm
I don't
getting
care
at.
if you hate them. Sure.
And that's the thing. I don't expect you to care if I hate them, but
Sure. What's wrong,
something
darling?
feels very problematic about it,
About the world?
and I don't understand what it is. But
I mean, it's kind of sadistic if you think about it, because these plastic things are granted life.
I don't know, Chris. Maybe you can comment on this. Maybe it has something to do with being a parent with children with toys. But Chris doesn't allow his children to play with toys. He has them bagging roasted beans of coffee in the back room right now.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Now
why
he's going to be
hence the-
investigated.
giant storage containers behind the house full of outdoor toys, and they have the whole den
coffee
and-
dudes coffee.
.com?
.com.
.com.
I don't know, but something about here we go with the anthropomorphic aspect of the story just bothers me.
No, I mean, it is creepy. If you think about, it's like Cars. If you think about the world building for more than 2 seconds, you're like, ugh.
Yeah, but here's the thing about Cars. There's no humans.
That's a problem. Because, like, how do cars build things? They don't have hands, so there must have been humans at some point.
Why are the cars there? Who's in the crowd?
Cars.
The races.
They specifically show the cars.
They're just all cars. I couldn't remember.
No, they do
remember
just
the two
show
Miatas,
cars.
the two Japanese cars.
Oh, they show their tits. G-rated movie,
They
isn't it
flash
great?
their headlights.
Fuck that movie.
But like for me, like the Cars universe, there's no humans.
That's a
thing.
problem.
It's
weird.
It's only a problem if you think about it as they don't have humans. As
well,
opposed,
like, how do they function as a society?
but what if humans never existed? It's like if you never had chocolate, would you know what chocolate tasted like?
Sure.
No,
How do they create a civilization? They don't have hands.
I don't know.
How did they build these things?
I don't know. But somehow they did.
Why are there people-sized doors all over the place?
Yeah.
Okay, that's. Are there really people-sized doors?
There
Because
are.
I remember them driving through a lot of doors, especially at the hotel along the Route 66.
They ate all the humans.
I know I shouldn't be thinking about Cars too much because that's clearly like their money-making franchise because they sell toys out the wazoo.
I mean, they have an entire theme park.
I know. Like,
segment,
the kids
yeah.
love them. I think that's another thing.
Wait,
Cameron
Pixar has a theme park? No.
Well,
Cars.
Nah.
when my
There's,
brother
like-
was born, same year Cars came out, that's all he watched for like 10 years. He loved those
my
movies, and I'm
kids
tired of
owned
them.
every single little car.
Yeah, no, he had all the die-cast ones. Every birthday was
Yeah.
Cars.
Aiden, Avery, and Tristan have all played with them. Aiden is 20, Tristan is 11.
He's
if
still
that
playing
tells
with
you
them?
something? No. But every single one of them will dump the bucket out and line them up. They've all done the same thing with.
I
Cars,
mean, as a
Cars.
moneymaker and as a toy, it makes sense, but as a world that can sustain 3 movies and a
And
spin-off.
this is funny
it's-
because I'm the person that hates animated movies, and you are not, and you're here having an existential crisis because there's no. How do the cars appear in the world? And I'm sitting here going, I love the Car series. That's kind of interesting.
a little bit.
Yeah, little flip of the switch there.
I will never watch 1 again, but I don't think it's a bad movie. Cameron just watched it 87 times, and I never want to see it again. 2, I think, is bad, and me and Cameron saw 3 once in theaters, just to say we saw every Pixar movie in theaters, which doesn't matter now.
Yeah. You know
And
what I
we
love
repaired,
about the
Dad.
movies though is that they touched on the fact that he was becoming an older car every movie.
And that's what I've heard. The 3rd one's actually pretty good, and from what I remember, like, it's fine.
Yeah, but I love
But
the
like,
fact
how do
that the-
cars age, Tony? He
How
sounds.
do cars age? Chris, how do cars
He
age?
sounds. And he could get all
As
new
you
parts.
have 7 cars being restored.
What are you talking about?
How do cars age?
I don't know. What kind of car?
Oxidation.
Yeah, but if you can
Oxidation.
replace every part of yourself as a manufactured thing, could you ever die?
I mean,
So
we
did
as
you hate the
humans
movie Robots with Ewan
our
McGregor?
rubber
I
wears
did,
out.
and Robin Williams?
But just because that movie was terrible.
Was it the robot movie? Is that what
It's
it was
just called Robots.
Robots?
Your joints last forever, Tony.
No.
Are you not a little bit?
But he can't
corroded?
replace his parts
Dude,
from the
you're
inside
supporting
out.
my argument, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
Anyways,
All I'm saying is I feel like there's moments in our conversations about movies where you say shit and I'm like, you're forgetting it's a movie.
no, I know that, but
Right.
I'm just saying if we want, like, if the only 2 worlds in Pixar
That's
that
so funny how serious he is about where the fuck did they get built? I love it.
I'm not being serious.
You are.
What do they run on? Who makes the gas?
Were there car dinosaurs?
Didn't you see the Sunoco car that had the
Wait a
dinosaur
minute.
on the logo?
The fuel has to come from organic matter. Wait.
That's what I'm saying,
Mater
Tony.
runs on
Oh,
biodiesel.
no.
How do you know that?
He talks about it in
How
the
many times
third
have you
Cars
seen
movie.
these movies?
Who makes the biodiesel?
Tony, I'm not actually getting upset. I'm just saying the only 2 Pixar worlds that like kind of fall apart and are kind of terrifying are Toy Story and Cars, and it's because
I'm not disagreeing that they're terrifying.
no,
right?
it's because inanimate things are becoming alive
Yes.
and have souls.
Yes.
And I think you're right.
What
And
about
the
what
fourth-
about the fucking animate toy that gets its head blown off?
It's true.
Like that's fucking violent as shit.
Tell you what else? You haven't seen Toy Story 4.
No.
But the little girl creates like a toy out of
fucking trash.
and it becomes alive.
Yes.
It's terrifying.
It is terrifying, and that is exactly why I hate the Toy Story movies.
No, I get it, man.
I'm trash.
Why does it take 4 movies for Tim Allen to realize his laser doesn't do shit?
And then there's the
Well,
Toy Story
it's because
movie.
he lost his memory, I think, in the second one.
No, that's the other thing about the sequels. They don't know what to do with Buzz because his
Wait,
arc's
wait, no.
complete in the first movie.
Yeah.
Buzz knew
so
that in the
second
first
one,
movie.
there's two Buzzes. One thinks he's a space ranger. One's
That's
the
right,
other
yeah.
Buzz. Third one, he gets transformed into a space
Did
ranger.
you know they're making a standalone Buzz Lightyear
Yeah,
movie?
we'll
good
get to
Lord.
that. Third one, he gets transformed back to a space ranger, and then he's the Spanish
You have to
version that
say
thinks
it-
he's
you
a
have-
Spanish
You have to say it correctly.
space ranger.
Space Ranger.
Yeah, and then he's a Spanish space ranger, and then
Yes.
he's back to himself because they
Which
don't know
was
what to
the
do
only,
with him.
The only funny thing of the movies was the Spanish-speaking Space
no,
Ranger.
Mr. Potato Head puts his parts in a cucumber and starts walking around.
No,
in a little
that's not
cucumber.
funny.
Is that terrifying
That's
for you?
fucking creepy. Like, he opens his ass and his eye falls out. Come on, that's
Never
weird.
It
been.
happens.
Comes with age.
Yeah. I mean, so
I like those movies, but you're right. They are terrifying
Let's
if
talk
you think about them for more than
yeah.
2 seconds.
No. I agree, and that is exactly why I hate the Toy Story movies.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I still like them, but probably because I grew up with them.
Yeah. Well, and that's true. We're different.
Because when you're a kid,
generations,
you're like, what if my toys were alive? But then when you're adults, like, fuck, what if those things are alive?
exactly right. We remember Small Soldiers and that kind of shit.
Oh, that
And it's-
movie, I think, because that's a Joe Dante movie. He
Yeah.
did Gremlins. I think it's him taking the premise, what if toys were alive, and be like, no, this is terrifying shit. You
Yeah.
don't want that.
Yeah. Yeah.
They would try to
Wasn't
murder
Tommy
you.
Lee Jones like the lead bad guy in that movie? Yeah.
I do love that movie.
Yeah, I know you do. That's why I brought it up.
Gorgonites.
The Gorgonites. My microphone is broken.
What did you
It's
do?
not broken, just one of the rubber things popped off.
You gotta put your rubber on, fella.
Broke a rubber? in
Let's
my
talk about a
studio?
couple of the least appreciated
Sure,
Pixar
I would
movies.
love that. What you got?
I think that from a touch your soul kind of appreciate the humor kind of combination of everything that Up is definitely
I love Up.
Up is the most well-rounded Pixar movie
And I'm glad you brought that up
ever.
because
It's got good music.
yes,
It's got good writing.
Yes.
It tugs at the heartstrings.
Yes.
The dogs talking through the collar
Are
is one of the
hilarious.
most humorous things that I've seen in an animated
and then they're
movie.
driving little planes.
Yes. Yes.
Well, people think that movie peaks in the first 10 minutes,
Yeah.
and then it's not as good. I disagree.
I disagree completely.
Completely.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the themes from that opening 10 minutes
Yeah.
are carried
The
throughout.
stupid giant bird that doesn't exist in real life.
Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin. It's fucking brilliant.
I love that movie.
Yeah. But I think for me, I feel like it's one of the most underappreciated.
Did you know there are only 3 animated films nominated for Best Picture ever? That is one of them.
The Lion King.
No. Beauty and the Beast, Up, and Toy Story 3.
The Lion King wasn't nominated
It was
for Best
not.
Picture?
Isn't that crazy? Is Beauty
it
and the
was.
Beast.
Beauty and the Beast.
Toy
Up.
Story 3 and Up. Those are the only 3. Why Toy Story 3? Don't know.
Has any of them won?
Nope.
Yeah. We thought Spider-Verse had a shot
Yeah. I mean, it actually won the best animated Oscar.
over Pixar,
Which is great.
which is
'cause
brilliant. Yeah.
They've Disney or Pixar consistently brings them home.
Yeah. I mean, they're often competing against themselves. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. So I think if you think of the most well-rounded movies, I think Up is probably it. It was a little slow at parts, but it always came back to one of those 4 emotions going. You know. So
Big beating heart it wears on its sleeve.
interesting thing is if you think about it, and this is something that I haven't read. This is kind of my own theory.
Sure.
The movie itself is like the grieving process of death.
You're absolutely right. I agree with that.
You know, there's anger, there's humor, there's intense emotion, massive feelings of loss, and then there's that upside when you come out of it. So for me, it feels like Up is, and I don't know the story behind it about who wrote it, but it feels like it's literally an animated depiction of the grieving process.
Well, he's literally carrying his wife's memory on his back, and it's heavy. And then when he's finally able to let that go and appreciate the little things, that's when he's free. And he has a friendship with, what's his name, Russell? Little Boy Scout, that little chubby Asian Boy Scout.
Little
He's
fat
great.
Asian Boy Scout. Yeah. There was a period of time where they were talking about a sequel to Up, and then
I hope they never do that.
trashed. And I got to be honest, yeah, same feeling is I think that even though I didn't put Up in my top 5,
I think it would be for me. If I'm thinking about it.
when we talked about perfect movies,
Okay.
in this process for today's show and going back and thinking through the movies that I have seen, I feel like Up, for me, someone who hates animated movies,
Sure.
animated feature pictures,
Let's rephrase that because I don't think you hate animated.
in the past has
You're not
had
as-
disdain for animated.
You're not as likely
feature
to
films.
enjoy them.
Yes.
Is more the thing.
Yes.
Because there's some that you
But there's
legitimately
also
like.
some that I legitimately said, "What the fuck did I come see this movie for?"
Sure.
I feel like Up qualifies as a perfect movie.
I agree with that.
And that includes the fact that it was brilliantly animated.
I mean, they all are, but
Yeah.
I think the fact that they actually did something different with the art style,
Yeah.
like the way the humans
The colors
look,
of the balloons
Sure.
were widely varied. You know, just
the
little
colors of the
things.
jungle and the
colors
bird.
of Kevin.
Yeah, the bird.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, so for me, I feel like if you really think about it, I would add Up to my list of perfect movies.
Perfect. I agree. Especially if you're a dog person,
Yeah,
you'll love.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's pretty brilliant.
I have just met you, and I love you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, if you think about it, like every other theme in that movie is on point with like real life and existential crises and
Sure.
existential thought. And then you
Fears
have
of
dogs
aging.
that talk.
Yeah.
And it's like, where the fuck did that come from? This is the guy riding, and his dog comes in and he's like panting next to him. He's like, I wonder what you're thinking. So he decided to put it in the movie.
And that's what I like about Pixar is they're willing to explore these out there ideas sometimes.
Yeah, like the woman whose daughter turns into a dumpling and then she almost eats her.
Oh my god. So I want to reframe that short, right?
Okay, yeah, go
First
ahead.
we get the teaser for Incredibles 2 you were talking about. It's like, you've been waiting so
Yeah,
long, 14
right.
years, and here it
Yeah.
is. And then you get this weird experimental
yeah.
short.
First of all, it was
Before the
beautiful.
movie.
It was beautiful, right? 2D, 3D art. Like,
Sure.
it was beautiful. But what the fuck?
How did your audience react? Because
No,
when she eats the fucking
there
thing,
was a fucking gasp.
they're like, "What?"
Yeah, and, like it was audible. Like,
They didn't know
there's
what to do with that, and
Yeah.
that was probably the most interesting time I'd ever had watching something
been
with an audience.
1000%. Yeah, and it was just like,
Especially
who
'cause-
greenlit this? You know?
Like parents just bring their kids to animated films, and
Yeah.
they don't expect something like that.
No. Yeah, but then you have other shorts like Piper and things like that that
Aw,
are just beautiful,
adorable.
you know?
Yeah,
and so
for sure.
it's for me, I think if Pixar could do with the shorts what they do with movies, I could watch a Pixar documentary. Like a documentary made by Pixar. And believe it is a feature film.
Oh, okay.
You know
No,
what
with
I'm
how
saying?
realistic
Like
their environments are
Penguins,
getting.
right? If you take
Sure.
March of the Penguins, right? If they made a Pixar March of the Penguins, just telling the story of penguins,
Penguins.
penguins.
Get Benedict Cumberbatch.
Yes, I feel like I would want to watch it. Right? There's
Okay.
something visually pleasing about a Pixar movie that's different.
Absolutely.
And as an animation purist, it almost intrigues me to a point where you enjoy what Pixar does because it's not pure original animation, right? It's
Well, there's usually no 2D.
yeah.
Which is fine because this was their medium and they're going to perfect it,
Yeah.
right? And then they're
I mean, if something's going to be perfected from a computer generation standpoint, it's going to be computer manufacturers that develop it, and
Sure.
the partnership with Apple in the beginning.
George
and all of
Lucas
those-
was involved,
Yeah.
Steve Jobs was involved.
So
It's-
having technical people involved, 1000% push that to the nth degree. So
Sure.
this is a point where we have to say it's 100% improved. But then we look at something like Space Jam, where technology shit on itself.
a little bit.
And now we look at Space Jam 2 and we're like, maybe this has taken some notes from the Pixar side of things. And
Well, I think obviously not even just animation studios, but visual effects studios have just they owe everything to Pixar,
well,
right?
ILM, George Lucas was involved with that. And,
Yeah, Jurassic Park was 2 years before Toy Story, and that was those were kind of the two game changers, right?
yeah. So I don't know. I think it's an interesting piece to look at technology in the movies and look at the CGI that we get in some of the more recent movies where we're like, what the fuck was that? And then look at something like Pixar and go, why can't you make a better leopard when
Time and money,
Yeah.
right? Like even
I don't
these,
disagree.
Even these Marvel movies, like they're being churned out so quickly
Yeah.
that they're using tons of animation houses to get it out on time,
Yeah.
right? Like Pixar will take
But
however
even
long
the
it
Marvel
needs.
movies, the newer Marvel movies, I guess with the House of Mouse support.
Sometimes their CGI can look a little wonky. It always will look competent.
Yeah.
But like the way they churn those out,
it's
right?
Not, what was that movie with Will Smith in 2019? Ang Lee,
Gemini
maybe?
Man?
Yeah, it's not Gemini Man.
You're right.
So,
I want to talk real quickly. So people think from Toy Story to Toy Story 3 was Pixar's golden era where they didn't make a bad film. And then once you get into like Cars 2 and Brave and Monsters University, then they're kind of more hit and miss. And
let's see. You said from Toy Story to Toy Story 3?
Yeah.
All right, so let's go through the list. So we had A Bug's Life, which we haven't touched on at all today.
It's fine.
Toy Story 2, Monsters, Inc., which I think
It's brilliant.
probably one of the funnier.
I would say
Billy Crystal and
that movie
and
is
John
probably their funniest.
Goodman?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were excellent. Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, Cars, Ratatouille, Wall-E, and then Up. And then after Up, you have Cars 2, Brave, Monsters University, Inside Out, which I love.
Inside Out and Coco and I think So are the three like ones everybody like loves, and then the rest of them are kind of hit and miss. People like them, people don't like them.
Yeah, I mean, we liked Onward. We thought it was good. You cried like a bitch.
I did. Onward's good, but it has the same problem the other directors' work had, which was Monsters University, where it's like it's pretty good for 2/3, and then that last third just hits you with the emotional punch, and you're like, damn.
Yeah, there's three Pixar movies that have been announced as in development.
Okay. Lightyear, which you mentioned.
One is called Turning Red, and it sounds like it has something to do
little girl
with
turns into a panda.
soccer.
Oh, it might. I don't know.
Because the football club Barcelona entered talks with Pixar to create a film. I wonder if that's what that is.
Interesting.
Canceled projects?
Newt.
Yes. Didn't they actually have a trailer released for Newt?
They had a logo and concept art, and they were going to release a trailer, but then I guess it was too close to Rio.
Said
and
the
plot.
concept became Inside Out.
I didn't know that. Mm-hmm. Huh. Can we talk about Inside Out and Soul real quick?
Sure. I haven't seen Soul.
You said you was gonna watch
I was going to, but I was not in a jazz mood. Also, for the record, the 9 Inch Nails guy, what's his name?
Trevor Reznor?
Trent Reznor.
Something Reznor.
And jazz just don't fit for me.
I mean, he's not the only one working on it.
I know, but
You should give it a shot, man. It's really good.
I'll give it a shot.
But anyway, Soul and Inside Out take complex psychological concepts and make them more tangible for everybody without like dumbing them down or talking down to you. Would you agree with that? With how it talks about like emotions, right? Like emotions we normally conceive as negative, like sadness, are valuable when used in the right context.
I think that Inside Out is a great movie to introduce younger children to what they're feeling.
Exactly. I completely agree.
1,000%. And as someone who had younger children when it came out, I think it definitely, at least a younger child, I think it definitely fit that bill, and it did it really well. But it also had some weird shit in it.
Not gonna lie, for sure.
Yeah. The fucking unicorn clown thing. Yeah, that was weird.
Canadian boyfriends that she stacks one on top of the other to get across the thing.
Yeah.
Like it goes. But again, the fact that they're bold enough to create a concept and a narrative that bizarre and that people take to it because they know the Pixar brand and it makes money and people talk about it and show it to their kids and they'll show it to their kids. I mean, that's an accomplishment.
Yeah, the other thing about Turning Red too, though, was it's the first movie that showed conflict between parents, where mom didn't die or dad
You were
didn't
looking
die.
at Turning Red, but you meant Inside Out.
Did I say Turning Red?
You did say Turning
sorry.
Red. It's okay.
Yeah. Okay, so this is what I thought. So in Turning
It's a panda,
Red,
isn't it?
yeah, it's a red panda, which is technically a small rodent, but
Master Shifu.
the girl is a redhead,
Uh-huh.
and she turns into a red panda.
When she's upset or
I
just
think-
cause?
I think, I don't know. I'm not gonna guess, but
Okay. Is she turning Japanese?
a young girl's devotion to a boy band who uncontrollably
What?
poofs into a giant red panda. In Turning Red, Mei Lee is a confident, dorky 13-year-old torn between... Wait, why does the redhead have an Asian name? That's interesting. Torn between staying her mother's dutiful daughter and the chaos of adolescence. And as it changes her interests, relationships, and body weren't enough, whenever she gets too excited, she poofs into a giant red panda.
When is this coming out?
It hasn't been announced. March 11th, 2022.
Huh. We'll see.
Yeah.
So when I was going through my notes
And then Lightyear is in June 2022.
All right. We'll see.
Yeah.
When I was going through my notes in each movie, a common theme in some of these movies are finding your purpose, right? Mm-hmm. Like, what am I thinking of? Toys and their weird purpose changes. And what's interesting about Toy Story 4 is that it's kind of a concept on existentialism, because why are you doing... No, they look terrible with the eyes on the headlights, Chris.
Chris texted both of us something about how Pixar screwed up cartoon cars for a generation of kids.
It's a really old article.
Is the windshield their forehead at that point? Is that what you're trying to
No,
say?
that's where the people go.
No, that's,
There would not
there's
be
no
people
in the fucking
That's
world.
the problem.
No.
Read the fucking story.
He seems upset.
He does. Almost as
personal.
upset as you were.
It's almost like I'm a car guy.
Look, it's such a weird universe, man.
Right, but if you don't think about it as us existing in a human universe, and you think about the fact that...
How do convertibles work? If the windshield's their eyes.
Maybe they aren't convertibles.
How do the convertibles work?
What are
How do the
buses
convertibles
for?
work? How do they work?
There's a school bus like in the third one. What does she do?
Work.
You guys are the fucking worst. Just enjoy the fucking movie.
No. Can't make me.
How are you gonna getting the bugs in their eyes and stuff? I thought it was. I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
What are the bugs?
Shut up. They're little Volkswagen bugs.
I
We've
hate
seen
this
that
movie.
before.
I hate it so much. Oh, God.
Everything is a pun almost.
I know. What were we talking about?
But
Purpose. A lot of these movies are about purpose.
yeah,
What do you thoughts?
the British guy whose voice we do all the time, I can't
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine is in the second one.
He sure is. He's like, I finally get to be in a Pixar film. What is it? Cause 2. Oh, bloody hell.
Is there no people?
I think Eddie Izzard's in that movie too.
Eddie Izzard is in it. Yes. Yeah.
What a hit.
I know. Fuck off. I enjoyed it. What were we talking about? We were talking about
Similarities between the different movies.
Inside Out, and so Turning Red. It sounds like another adolescence
Coming of age kind of
theme,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's talk real quick, kind of wrap up. What do you like? What do you think Pixar does best, and what do you not like about Pixar? Because I think there's some underlying themes and
Until recently,
similarities.
I think Pixar kept the attention of adults throughout their movies.
I agree with that.
I feel like recently they've, for some reason, and maybe it's fear of cancellation or something of that sort, they've stepped a little bit away from some of the adult humor.
I don't know if it's that or Disney
You think it's Disney? 'Cause
breathing down their neck.
Onward had a little bit in it that I
little
thought was,
bit.
that was really kept it appealing for me.
Sure.
But since I haven't seen much. Like Luca had
Was very much a children's
Yeah,
film.
for
If
sure.
it had had balls and been a queer film, I would have respected it more, but they would never do
yeah,
that.
no. Oh, you mean if the two had fallen in love?
Well, yeah,
the
if
two
it
boys?
was legitimately Call Me By Your Name, I'd be like,
Yeah. So I think keeping the adults entertained for something that was clearly made for kids.
Well, like Soul, I think, attracted more of an adult
Yeah.
audience because of the themes of aging and finding a purpose
Yeah,
in
but
life
it
and
reflected
dying.
that in the
marketing.
reviews and in the market for it, for sure.
So they still can do that.
I still feel like they do both a good and a horrible job of tugging on emotions, tugging on heartstrings.
Talk about that.
I think that in some movies it's almost shocking, and I'll use Toy Story as an example when
Okay.
the neighbor blows up the toy.
Or like the beginning of Finding Nemo, it's like, oh, this would be a cute movie about fish, and the mother and all the children are
mom's
dead.
by a
All
barracuda.
right.
Yeah, and that's the other thing is it's like the first couple of movies tried to carry forward that theme of Disney movies where mom is always dead or dad's always gone, right?
Oh yeah, Andy don't got a dad.
Yeah. And but then so you have the shock of, oh my god, that those toys have human characteristics.
You're still on the toys.
One of them just got blown up. But imagine being well, you probably were
I was.
a child and seeing that, and so it's. For me, the first time I saw it, I was like, holy fuck, did that kid just blow up a toy with a personality?
And then the toys watching across the street are not fazed by it at all.
Well, I mean, there was a gasp and they hid.
And then they moved on with their lives because
exactly.
I guess that's a fact of life that he does all.
And so that's
Yeah.
where I say they do a bad job of it. But then you look at a movie like Up, that's like a perfect movie, and it has
that movie-
that ebb and flow that works perfectly throughout.
But that movie does not
WALL-E.
pull any punches in the
Yeah.
first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, but the thing is that
WALL-E is
becomes a piece of the film.
Sure.
Not a storyline, but
Sure.
a piece of the movie.
WALL-E actually is a very dark subject matter for a children's film.
1000%.
We fuck the earth. The lazy assholes we are. We went to space.
But it's
and we
legitimate, and then you
Yeah.
have a love story between two fucking robots.
It's adorable.
And you believe it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
we
And then obviously from an artistic standpoint, they make beautiful movies.
Sure.
And
Agreed.
they get butts in the seats or people
Well,
to watch
except
them.
when it's the Good Dinosaur and they don't. Or with Soul, they were like, all right, it's the pandemic. We got to put this on Disney Plus. That's fine. With Luca, Pixar didn't get the option to do like a Cruella or Ray and the Last Dragon.
$30
Yeah,
plus.
there was no theatrical release in this country, at least, and they were upset about
maybe
that.
it was their "fuck you, it's January" release that happened in.
I think it's Disney not trusting that Luca would make any money.
Do you think Luca was originally supposed to be a direct-to-video Disney Pixar movie?
I don't think Disney Pixar does direct to video. Stoof, at least not yet.
Do you think Luca was developed by Disney and Pixar
No.
specifically for streaming?
It was not. I know because I've read some of Pixar animators and the director being upset that it wasn't put in theaters. So I'm going to say they didn't. I think Disney was like, shit, I don't think this is going to make any money. Let me throw it on the
Do
streaming
you think
service.
Luca gets nominated for an Oscar?
If there's nothing else this year, probably.
Well, let me put it this way. Do you think anything about Luca gets nominated for an Oscar outside of Best Animated Picture?
Nope.
Yeah. I agree. There was nothing exceptional about it.
Yep.
It wasn't terrible, but there was nothing exceptional
It
about
was
it.
fine.
Yeah.
But
Like
I think-
there's no big theme song sung by Celine Dion that's going to get performed at the Oscars. There was
Should there have been?
every Disney movie has some sort of a giant anthem that gets nominated for something.
What did Raya have?
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I think you saw that.
No, I started watching it and then
It's
fell
fine.
asleep.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. So, in closing, I think, first of all, I was surprised that there were only 24 Pixar films. For some reason, it feels like there's so much more. And I think it's because of the Planes universe and things like that, where you see these
Well,
Disney
those characters, I mean, just because they're in the Disney lexicon now,
Yeah.
stay in the popular conscious. Like, there's been Toy Story TV specials,
Yeah.
there's like Mater shorts.
There
So
was
they
a couple Buzz Lightyear straight-to-video
yeah.
movies.
So there's
Yeah.
they keep those characters in the public consciousness. Like, you could meet them at the theme parks. You can get
Yeah.
crap with their faces on it. That's
Yeah.
just how it works. But I mean, that's the thing about Pixar is they look beautifully animated because they put the time and
Yeah.
money into making them look that way.
Yeah, but if you think about it, they've pumped out 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Raya wasn't a Pixar movie,
Well, that's the other thing. Now
and
that,
it was beautifully
now
made.
that Disney Animation is doing their own CGI movies, people
Yeah.
are kind of confused on what's Pixar and what's Disney. Because I know a lot of people that think Wreck-It Ralph is a Pixar movie, and it's not.
Well, but we did talk about the acquisition piece, or what kept Disney alive during the pandemic was that split that they made, and Disney Animation and Pixar were in two different divisions. Mm-hmm. So
You're right.
it's interesting. And we talked also, I think, didn't we talk about the possibility of Marvel purchasing itself back, and then potentially something similar would happen with
You
Pixar?
mentioned that
And
a
then-
few episodes ago.
yeah.
I hadn't heard anything more about it. I would prefer that, but we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, so I mean, this was a fun conversation for me simply
Sure.
because I have some very strong feelings about animated movies as a whole, and then about, in particularly, some of the themes that continued in the early Pixar stuff.
Sure.
But there's enough redeeming stuff about Pixar that I actually look forward to the product that they put out. And
I mean, even in the slump since 2011, where
Yeah.
they haven't been hitting the quality they were for.
since The Good Dinosaur, yeah.
No, I think Cars 2 is when I started to be like,
Oh, I liked it. So
well, I know you did, but I think that's the only Pixar film that's certified rotten on Rotten Tomatoes.
Is it?
The
Yeah.
rest of them can get by, but that one's at like 30 something because you don't expect that kind of product from a Pixar movie.
Well, the
you
thing
know?
about Cars 2, the one thing that stuck out was that Lightning McQueen was a dick most of the movie.
He was barely in the movie.
Yeah, but he was also a dick what he was in the movie, so.
Sure. I mean, he's a dick in the first movie. And probably the third one.
Yeah, not as much in the third, for sure. He's definitely a little more empathetic. But, I mean, but he's also suffering in the third one because everyone is younger than him and doing better than him, and so.
Oh, can we talk about Cars 3 real quick? Do you remember the teaser for that?
Yeah.
It's literally just Lightning McQueen crashing.
Yeah.
And I thought it was going to be like, oh my God, are they going to make like a dark thing where
And
he's
a car
near death?
driving a black car with blue highlight driving underneath him as he flips.
Yeah. And then I was pissed because in the movie, that scene happens and then he's just fine the next scene.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Well, he's not
you
fine the next
bastards.
scene. He wasn't fine
Like,
the
he's
next
healing,
scene.
but I thought it was like, oh, they're going to make a dark Cars movie and this is going to
Yeah.
be great. And wasn't. It was fine.
On that note,
Sure.
Sure.
yeah,
Lightning McQueen should have died.
I will not see Lightyear when that comes out.
I don't want
I'm-
to see it. I probably will
yeah.
end up because I'm a whore for Pixar,
That's
even
true.
if they haven't
Which
been.
is funny considering your feelings for the House of Mouse.
Yeah, but I think they have the same feelings right now about the House of Mouse. And that's what's funny about Wall-E. It's about this evil giant conglomerate fucking the world up.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Comcast?
Disney, let them release this?
Right?
Universal. What?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, interesting. You know, I think the other thing too is that Pixar forced the hand of the state of animation
Yes.
to
up
make
their
better
game.
movies. Yeah, I mean, you know,
Well, you could-
DreamWorks. If you look at from where they came to where they are.
Oh, do you want to talk about the Ants Bugs Life thing? Because it's interesting.
I mean, first of all, ants looked so. Imagine a video game that was an alpha.
It's real bad.
It's
looking.
terrible. But
It also has a Woody Allen ant. Oh, jeez. That'll be great for my kids' film.
yeah, right?
Tyler, stop it.
And they came out within.
Well, here's the thing. So, Jeffrey Katzenberg was head of Disney Animation
Yes.
during like the big
Yes.
period with like.
He optioned A Bug's Life, didn't he?
Hold that thought. So after Lion King was like one of the biggest movies of all time, he's like, I need a raise or I need a promotion or something, and Eisner was like, nah, fuck it, and so he left and formed DreamWorks with
Yeah.
I think Spielberg and some other guy.
SKG. David
so Geffen? Yeah.
and
Spielberg.
Spielberg. Yeah.
So Pixar would just pitch their second film, and it was about bugs or
Right.
something, and he was in for that.
Wasn't
pitch.
Shrek after that?
Yes. So what happened was, what was it? Katzenberg wanted Prince of Egypt to be their first film,
Jesus Christ.
and he wanted it to not compete with this Disney movie. So he kind of had Ants in production as kind of to hold one of the 2D animated movies that Disney was going to put out hostage, and they said, we will release Ants first unless you give me this release date I want for Prince of Egypt. And they said no, so they rushed Ants into production, got it out before Bug's Life, even though Bug's Life was conceived of first. So Ants is actually the second full-length 2D
Right,
or
but first
CGI
theatrical
movie.
release
Yeah.
for DreamWorks.
So
Because Prince of Egypt was straight to video.
no, it was not.
What?
Yeah, that went to theaters.
Did it really?
It did. I went to it.
Jesus cartoon?
There was a Moses cartoon. Jesus weren't there.
I know.
They had a Joseph movie that went direct to video,
Gotcha.
starring Ben Affleck.
Gotcha.
What a hit!
Yeah. Somehow ended up with Jennifer Lopez again?
Did it?
What the fuck? No,
was in
they're
Ants.
back together.
Oh fuck!
I thought that was interesting. Anyways,
Is he still dropping his Dunkin' Donuts?
who knows?
But no, Shrek was
I'm drunk, but I'm a
Katzenberg's.
basketball coach was a terrible movie.
Oh, Slam Dunk, but not the booze.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was fine.
Hoosiers, but I got a bigger bottle of Jack Daniels.
Hoosiers, but I'm depressed and I'm gonna
Yes.
fucking kill myself.
Hoosiers, but I didn't get the job.
But no, Shrek was Katzenberg's "fuck you" to Disney. So Lord Farquaad looks like Michael Eisner, and that's a way to get the word "fuckwad" into your children's film.
That's true. Fuckwad. Yeah, I never thought about that, but thank you for that.
Sure.
Nice.
Yeah, so then you have DreamWorks Animation that's
Who-
up their game. Who else?
DreamWorks Animation did have to up their game, but they were kind of living in Pixar's shadow.
Do they even exist anymore?
They do.
They do?
They're doing Boss Baby 2, I think.
Oh, that's right. They did all
Yeah.
the Boss Baby.
Yep.
3. 2 is out.
I don't know. You're probably right. I have no
Make
idea.
it stop.
They did How to Train Your Dragon, which are gorgeous
which
movies.
are beautiful movies.
Kung Fu Panda, which are surprisingly good.
Jack Black.
It's a panda.
Yeah.
Megamind, which I love and nobody else talks about.
Megamind was almost too dark for me. Like for
Megamind
me.
was great.
Yeah.
I think it came out the same year Despicable Me, so they're like, another villain movie.
Well,
Meh.
it was Steve Carell versus Will Ferrell, and Carell killed it. For sure.
I just like Megamind better.
Who did Minion movie, Despicable Me?
Illumination, the Minion people. They did Secret Life of Pets and I think that Grinch movie nobody saw.
Secret Life of Pets was pretty good.
The Lorax.
Yeah. The Lorax. Oh, did they do all the Dr. Seuss movies? The
But not
Lorax
Horton
and
Hears a Who. That was Blue Sky, which Disney just killed. They did Robots and Ice Age and all those.
Gotcha. So did Disney buy them and kill them? Is that
Well,
what
because
they
they're
did?
part of Fox, Disney bought them. So they had that
Gotcha.
Will Smith is a pigeon movie,
Yeah.
and that was it. And Disney
Didn't
killed them.
Blue Sky just produce a live action movie though?
Mm-hmm.
I could have sworn I saw Blue Sky on a movie we just saw.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was something streaming. Yeah, we're gonna pause momentarily while we research this.
No, I got in trouble for doing that last episode. Never mind.
Why?
Do, do,
See it?
do, 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 do.
Let's see.
Get on with it.
Blue Sky.
Yes, get on with it.
Was it Blue Sky Studios? Blue Sky. Yeah, Blue Sky Studios.
It's the old man from Scene 24.
Oh, they did Ice Age and
I
Rio.
told you this.
They did Epic, which was horrible. They
pretty
did
bad.
Ferdinand, starring Peyton Manning.
No, that was John Cena.
They did.
Was Peyton Manning in
Peyton
it?
Manning was in Ferdinand.
How embarrassing.
Yeah.
The Peanuts movie's pretty good.
I enjoyed the Rio movies.
Oh, I hated those. Sorry.
Sid
I like-
the Sloth is indeed one of my
I liked the first Ice Age, but then they made like 80 of them.
really.
So it's the Land Before Time.
You're right.
Spies in Disguise.
That's the Will Smith pigeon movie.
yes, because
What a hit.
because apparently black people are always birds in animated movies.
Or in Soul, the black man gets to be a cat, and then Tina Fey is the black man's body.
Yeah, right. I guess I don't know. For some reason, I thought that
I'm
saw
sure
Blue
there's
Sky
another company that has the
Studios.
name Blue Sky.
It could
It's
be.
pretty common.
Yeah.
You'd think.
Does that mean Ice Age is over?
Well, that's a good question.
That sucks.
You would
man,
have to
because
think about
the
that.
Ray Romano character and Sid the Sloth from those movies.
You do
are
love
some
Sid
of my
the Sloth.
favorite.
I do love Sid the
John
Sloth.
Leguizamo is unbelievable though.
Those movies got real bad though.
It still had Dennis Leary and John
some
Leguizamo.
reason.
Yeah, as a saber-toothed tiger, nonetheless.
Then Queen Latifah.
Yeah, Queen Latifah. That's what for me. That's when it went downhill. Was Queen Latifah.
They did that in the second movie.
But
so
the
like
problem may be
literally
that-
only the first one is
The
good.
problem may be that Ray Romano and Queen Latifah. I don't couple them in real life, and that could be.
I
part of
don't
the
ship
problem.
them.
Yeah.
2 stars.
Yeah, but
get
John
that.
Leguizamo is brilliant in that for sure.
I'm glad he's underrated. So I'm glad he got a big old payday doing like 80 of those.
There is a movie for those of you listening, and
Called
we will
The
end on this
Happening.
one. There is a movie starring John Leguizamo
Called The Happening.
that he wrote.
Never
I don't know if he
mind.
directed it.
The
It is
Pest?
called The Pest.
Oh, fuck that.
It is the worst, hilarious movie that you've ever seen. The scene where he's shitting in the woods, and he just can't stop shitting. Is some of the greatest cinema that I've ever seen. It's a great movie.
We're going to end with that.
Yeah. On that note.
I really hated that movie.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. I mean, I didn't love it, but it was funny. So, and then John Leguizamo, if you've never seen his comedy, he's a great comic. It's all about growing up Hispanic in America, and
I hate to say it, but his real voice isn't that different from Sid the Sloth as you would
it's
think
not
it
at all.
is.
But the thing is, he also puts on a character voice.
No, for sure. I
And
mean,
he
it's not
uses it a
full
lot.
Josh
It's
Gad.
the same voice that he used in Bohemian Rhapsody in movie form. Moulin Rouge.
Okay. I was like, you're right.
Yeah. So with
What a
Ewan
hit.
and Nicole.
What a terrible,
So.
terrible, terrible movie.
Hey Chris,
Awful.
Yeah.
what are you roasting for Coffee Dudes Coffee?
CoffeeDudesCoffee.com?
I hate.
Hey, we have a sponsor. We may as well promote the shit out of them.
Literally? No.
Hey, coffee is a diuretic.
What in the hell does that mean, boy?
Hell?
It means that it
That boy ain't right.
makes you
I
poop
am
and pee.
actually currently researching some new roasts.
Are you gonna make any of that cat poop?
No, because it's
What the fuck?
because I'd have to charge upwards of $150 per like 3 ounces for it.
But I understand people pay that.
That's what I mean. They buy it. That's how much it costs to sell it. I have.
So
to
what
charge
you're
that
saying
much.
is you would have to put out a pocket a big number.
Yeah,
in
why
order
don't you
to
put
make
out,
it
Chris?
it's
profitable.
insanely expensive.
Yeah. So the theory is that
Couldn't afford
It's
it,
not
honey.
a theory. It's,
the stomach
it's science.
acid.
Not a theory.
It's
a fact.
It's a fact.
Yeah, I would never drink cat shit coffee.
The eyes
I've
should
had
be
it.
on the headlights.
It's not cat shit coffee. It's good. I've had it.
That
just
explains why your
expensive.
breath smells funny.
It's
all
like
the time.
having a mango in your mouth.
Wait, what?
Wait, a mango?
A man go in your mouth?
Oh, there's
Are
like
you referring to the soft, fruity citrus?
like having
yes.
a man
There's like
off
a
in
commercial
your mouth.
online where the guy is getting the line reading wrong. He's like, for like this mango juice, he's like, it's like having a mango in your mouth.
I need to see that. You'll have to send
I'll have to find
me.
that for you.
Yeah, so coffeedudescoffee.com.
CoffeeDudesCoffee.com?
If you're
Yes.
local to Indiana, Anderson City Market
Then you can't have any.
on the weekends, and check it out. Definitely show some support for producer Chris. He works his ass off, and we appreciate everything.
Literally,
that he does.
I've
And the
lost all
cat's
of it.
ass off.
Yeah. The fuck
Did you fall on it?
Did you lean
Are you
against
okay?
your MIDI keyboard? Yeah, there we go.
And the audience is dead again.
Also,
Now, that's loud.
Jesus.
Okay, yeah.
Ah, gee.
Also,
There you go.
Instagram and Twitters, we are at Popcorn Tribunal. You can find us on Facebook. Hopefully, within the next few months, we will start getting some YouTube content out now that we're vaccinated and vaccinated.
You're vaccinated?
And ready to.
Fully vaccinated. My butt crack and everything.
So smooth.
On that note, Tyler, it's been fun. Thanks for coming.
You're welcome.
Christopher,
Passed his entrance exam.
it's been fun. Thanks for fucking with the LCDs or LEDs the last 10 minutes of the podcast and distracting me. I
It's like
appreciate it.
Laser Floyd out here, man.
It's like someone's like, hey, red light means
I was playing
rat.
Wizard of Oz in my head, man. It was great.
You don't have to put on that red dress.
Roxanne.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
I'll
very
be here
much.
next week.
Yeah.
Why is the applause so short and the awe is like 10 minutes
Because
long?
I killed it.
Tony,
Hey, Chris, can we get that theme music?
speaking of being brain dead, do you know what we're doing the next episode?
Wait a second. Who was talking about being brain dead?
If I can't have a segue, I'll force one.
Okay. What are we talking about next episode, Tyler?
All 10 Fast and or Furious films.
Do you want to do that next one? Yeah, let's do that next episode. But then we have another really cool one coming up. What is it
You tell me.
that you discovered on Letterboxd?
Oh, you do want to do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a trend on Letterboxd I'd found when I was logging some stuff. 4 movies that describe you, not your favorite movies, not your most watched movies, but
that
like
describe you as a
yes,
human
if
being.
somebody watched those 4 movies, they would have a better understanding of you.
That sounds like fun. So we'll do that in a couple weeks. Next
We'll be
week.
brain dead, and then we'll get real deep.
Awesome. So Fast and the Furious, Fast 9 comes
We're
out this
going
weekend.
to space.
And we're excited. Also, Cardi B will be in Fast 10. Yay!
Fasten your seatbelts. Here we go.
Oh, Jesus. On that note,
Christ.
have a great night, everybody.
Later.
Whackity schmackity.
I'm gonna make Tim Curry noise. Space.
Wait, are you going to make Tim Curry nose pre-stroke or post-stroke?
No.
Shut up.
Bye.